Still haven't bought a phone holder for my today, if I don't forget. Iced coffee, cappuccino from Lidl, and how Tesco says here in Ireland, every Lidl helps. So, how are you doing? How are all of you doing? Got myself a little, sorry for the crunchy sounds or scrunching sound or whatever, got myself a nice pretzel. I might just keep it like this, a little bit leaned back. I know you can then only see my face in a weird way, but you know what, why not? So, happy Tuesday. I think it's Tuesday. Yeah, it's Tuesday. 2 days to go to the Summer of Games big show with Geoff Keighley. I'm mega hyped this year. I don't know why. I just feel like this could be a massive show, especially because like there is no E3. And I remember like, oh my god, when I was a teenager and I heard there was like this thing called Electronic Entertainment Expo in America, and only journalists go there and they get to see all the new games and all that stuff. And I mean, that was pre-Gamescom time, which I've been to in 2019 as a journalist, actually, fully accredited on that. Yeah, like that was, oh my god, there's such a thing, you can do that, like that. So that became one of my dream jobs to do one day. And you know what, I went to Gamescom and I did that, but sadly E3 is no more. They try to do a weird hybrid of themselves and Gamescom, and because of the way that they invited streamers over like actual journalists and all that stuff, I'd say, plus the expense, because like his places in LA are insanely expensive. E3 is no more, and I think Geoff Keighley just is Mr. Video Games now. Like, he knows them all. You know, he knows Kojima, he knows, you know, Phil Spencer personally, and he knows so many of the big guys personally that yeah, his Summer of Games Fest is the way to go for them now until Gamescom, which of course again he does the opening night, so what can we expect for Thursday? You know, what kind of experiences will be announced, and what kind of games, and could there even be potentially some kind of hardware announced? You know, will we see new gameplay footage of Silent Hill? Will there be maybe a Bloodborne 2 or a Bloodborne remake, or maybe even both? Will they say, hey, we're remaking Bloodborne out this year, Bloodborne 2 out next year, will old stuff come back? Like, I still remember PlayStation showcasing a game called Deep Down, which looked like a kind of a first-person Dark Souls-y kind of game. Will that come back maybe as a PSVR game? Yeah, I mean, Dragon's Dogma will probably be there. I'd say there also will be new gameplay footage for Metal Gear Solid Delta, or basically the remake of Metal Gear Solid 3. But like, what kind of surprises could be there? You know, we'll probably see something from Alone in the Dark. They only recently had a trailer, but you know, there could always be a new trailer for them. Will Joseph Fares steal the show again with his being him, and announce another cool game like, you know, It Takes Two or Way Out, I think he also did Brothers. So like, will he announce another cool game that you have to play with 2 players, or you know, it'd be funny and all that stuff. Sorry. for the yawn. Like it's gonna be exciting. It's gonna be hyped. I can also suggest to watch the Easy Allies betting special for the. Oh, I need to slow down. There is a pheasant. Yes, pheasant, go away. Thank you. The Easy Allies betting special when it comes to these events, because they often also postulate like interesting questions. Some of them funny, some of them like kind of more serious stuff, like will Kojima show a new experience, or like it's a Geoff Keighley thing. So and he and Kojima seem to be like, oh, need to brake there, because there was someone coming around the corner way too quickly. Will we see Death Stranding 2, or will we potentially even see something brand new from Kojima? I'd probably go with Death Stranding 2. Hello, viewer 1. If you have any questions, pop them in chat. I don't know if it comes up on the iPhone app or not, but you are very welcome here in my stream. Yeah, what else could we expect? Will we get maybe a Ghost of Tsushima 2 or something similar? Or will Nintendo actually do something like that's meaningful? Will they maybe announce a new Mario game, maybe even tied into the Mario movie, because that's gone insanely successful. Like, I mean, loads of people love Mario, but after the 90s movie, I wouldn't have expected this one to be as funny as it is, and I mean, Peaches from Jack Black is like such an earworm. It's really hard to lose Peaches, and it's not like that's the most intelligent song out there, right? But it's just so catchy. It's crazy. Yeah, will Nintendo come out with something great? Will we maybe get a new F-Zero or Wave Race or something like that? I'd love a new Wave Race, by the way, like or maybe a 1080. Like I loved playing 1080 on the N64, loved playing 1080 on the GameCube. They could also just announce like a GameCube emulator with like games on it that you wouldn't think that they somehow cut a license deal with, like Eternal Darkness and all the other ones that are a bit obscure, but were kind of like sleeper hits on the GameCube that many people probably have never really experienced. So are you guys hyped for Gamescom? No, sorry, not Gamescom. Are you guys hyped for Summer of Games with Geoff Keighley? Will Devolver Digital again pull off one of their insane videos that were like, the production value is pretty funny. It's not too high, but also not too low. And will they show some really cool, like, new little games? Yeah, will we see a Silk Song finally? Will that get maybe even a release date, or maybe like is that shadow dropped and just people are like, what, losing their minds? I'm this year, like, I wasn't this hyped last year, but this year I'm kind of like, let's go, yeah, Summer of Games, let's rock and roll, let's do this, Geoff. So I am once again at the end of my road before the reception dies or keeps dying, and I can't use the video then for some reason, even though it's a perfectly downloadable thing. So thank you everyone for watching Gamescom hype today with Dad's driving, and that's probably going to be the title, Gamescom hype. And yeah, I will see you guys soon, probably tomorrow.